Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is the end of another week of distance learning, and I asked my advisory to reflect on the week and share their thoughts in a 3-2-1 format. So, three things that went well, two questions they had, and one thing that they'd like to improve for themselves or to see our school improve. And it was just so great to see the reflections on went well, lots of just positive examples of how students are engaging in distance learning. But today, I thought I'd share some of the questions that came out. Okay, so here they are. The first question that came in is, do teachers get a notification when a student posts a comment? Okay, so this depends on the settings the teacher picks for their classroom. I recently turned on notifications to my email and phone to see if I like that, and my phone has been blowing up, which is good because I'm getting a lot of activity on Google Classroom. I'm not sure if it's the exact right settings that I want. Just like you students, the students can change the settings and learn the systems, how best to use them. Us teachers are learning how to use that too. So your teachers may or may not be getting notifications every time a student posts a comment. Okay, the next question is online school going to change now that it's permanent? All right, so in these times, one of the most reliable things that we can count on is change. So, knowing that, we can always expect to be adapting to new situations. However, for the most part, online schooling should remain pretty much similar. Actually, one change you should expect is that it should probably get better and better over time as the teachers and students figure out how to best use the technologies. Oh, it's all good. Hi. No, it's all good. What did we get? Oh, thank you.
They're better cold.
Ooh,
Thank you, guys.
awesome. Thank you. Okay, so the next question is, are we going to have an advisory Google Meet? I would love to have a Google Meet with advisory. I'm thinking next Tuesday. How does that sound? That way I can remind everybody about it on Monday and maybe 12 o'clock noon, so as many people as possible have a chance to join us. This person says, my other question is there a specific time we have to work until during the school day? And there's not a specific time you need to work until. Basically, you just need to make sure you are making a good effort to do about 25 minutes per subject per day. Now, that's about 3 hours of total schoolwork each day. Some students have liked doing everything all in a row and they're done earlier in the day. And others take longer breaks, or they might have family responsibilities, so their distance learning time is more spread out across the entire day. Now, if you are spending way more than 3 hours every day doing schoolwork, something is going wrong. I should say maybe something isn't quite right. We should talk about that more. Why don't we use Zoom instead of Google Meet? Zoom is definitely an awesome tool, and I've liked using it in some of my meetings outside of school for sure. Google Meet is the app that the school district has integrated into all of our Google accounts, so to avoid problems getting connected and also to make sure conversations are secure, we are all using Google Meet. Basically, just like in a normal school setting, we wouldn't want strangers just to walk into the school without permission or checking in. We want to make sure that all of our conversations online are also secure. So Google Meet helps us to control those meeting environments. Next question. All of my classes are on Google Classroom. Do any Anwatan classes use alternate online classrooms? So you may have friends in other districts with other online classroom technologies like Schoology, Blackboard, Moodle, or there's just lots of them. Our district uses Google Classroom as our learning management system, or LMS, for all middle and high school students all across the district. So, yes, all of our students in our school and across the district are using Google Classroom. Next question is a follow up to that. Why do we use Google Classroom and not another app? Well, Google Classroom is a choice our district has made, and I'm actually really glad we have it. I've talked to some teacher friends who are using other LMSs, and they have had trouble with integration of assignments and other apps. Now, I know there are other great things about those systems, and they even have some capabilities that Google Classroom doesn't have, but I really like how easily all of the tools like Docs, Slides, Drive, Drawings, and all those other Google tools integrate so seamlessly into Classroom. There are also lots of other apps like Flipgrid that easily integrate into Google Classroom, which is super nice when I'm trying to make more variety in my assignments. Okay, this one. Why do we get so much homework? Okay, so technically with distance learning, all of your work is work at home. So compared to regular school, homework is way more than before. Now, that's just kind of a funny way of saying it, but this is another kind of tricky and probably different for each person. Remember, all of us teachers are figuring out how to do distance learning too, and we could use your help to make it better. If you had feedback about your distance learning experience, I encourage you to share that with your teachers. And I'd be happy to help you with those conversations if you'd like. Remember, if your daily total workload is more than 3 hours, we should definitely try to figure it out and see if there's some adjustments we can make. All right, I want to thank all my students for their great questions and just keep encouraging everybody to reach out, to keep trying new things, expect change, and adapt to it. We're here to help. See you on the internet.